welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena. Today I will discuss about what attack vectors can crash our information security systems. We are storing our information on different places, whether that's our mobile devices, whether we are using our desktop, laptop, server, web server, on cloud services, data centers. So we are having information about our network, about our company, about our resources, which attackers can take advantage just to steal it. Okay, or they want to damage our organization, the reputation of our organization, or individual. Okay, so they are using different type of attack method to perform their motive. So guys, this session will be really very interesting and informative. Share with your friends so that they will be able to understand different type of attack methods are there, so that they can also save their data, their valuable information from the attackers. Okay, so let's start it. And for example, we are having our information on our laptop, okay, or on our server, web server. That server can be inside our company, okay, or that we are just hosting it in somewhere else, okay, or we are having our information on data center, on cloud, okay. So attacker always in the hunt of getting access over the data, and they want to damage those information, or they want to make money from that information, so that they can after stealing that information they can sell to somebody, okay, or they want to damage the reputation of your organization. Clear? So when they are using different method to perform the attack on different platform as per the vulnerabilities, those called attack vectors, okay. And those attacks can be in any form, or on any part of network, whether that's for example, if we are having a wonderful security system around our organization, even inside, so the attacker can be inside in our network, okay. So be prepared. Yes, the attacker can be inside, because who are inside the network, they are more dangerous to the others outsider, okay, because they know about your network, what type of resources we are using, what are the weaknesses, or they can use social engineering. They can be your friend, they can steal the password of yours, they can show, they can see the password whatever you are entering, or just by tricks they can know about the information which can be very sensitive from your device, okay. And other type of attack vector can be like worms, virus. So when we are downloading some files from internet, attacker can also embed the malicious code inside it, and once that will be on our system and we will run it, it will start to damage our device, okay. And even the worms are such kind of attacks, we can say, they can replicate themselves within second over the big network, okay. Or in another way, attacker can perform attack like they can encrypt the file, whether that's text file or PDF, Excel, Word, image, audio, video, and they can restrict you to access on it. So they can ask the money to give you just to decrypt it. That can be in the form of the ransomware. attacker can also find the vulnerability over the system and they can control it. They can make the system infected, and they infect whichever the system they have infected. They can make the big network of those infected devices, and they can use those network remotely to perform the attack on a device or on a organization in the form of the botnets. Okay. And another way is attacker can send you malicious link in the emails, okay, so that when you will click on that link, and this link will redirect you to the somewhere over the web server, which is designed by or just established by attackers. For example, you received an email like somebody is trying to access your Facebook account or Gmail account from other location, and this is the IP address of that one. Is it you? Please just make the security checks, and once it will look like a very legitimate email, and when you will click on the link, it will just outside front end of it will be like it's normal email you received from Gmail or the Facebook, but whatever the credential you will enter over there, that credential will be stored on the system of the hacker which they have established. Okay. Or on the even sometimes on the web server, they can have that kind of link which is malicious, and when you will click on those links, that will redirect you some other malicious software which will be download on your computer and will start their work to infect your system. Okay. And some very advanced kind of attack vector can be advanced persistent threat. They will be very slow in nature. They will not perform much damage to your network or on your devices. They will hide themselves in a way which are security devices, security softwares, whatever we are using, it's very hard to detect those one. And what the motive can be behind such advanced persistent threat? For example, attacker can perform attack on the government organization where they will stay for long and can steal the information which can be very sensitive, and they will send that information to the attacker in the very small short packets. Okay. And generally to detect those type of attack, average time period is more than 200 days. Okay. So it's not easy to detect such kind of attacks. Okay. IoT devices are emerging with a very rapid pace over the internet, and they are around us. Okay. And the designer of those or the manufacturer of IoT devices, they are not putting too much concern or too much effort to make the security system very high for the IoT devices. So attacker can use the vulnerabilities over the IoT devices and can perform attacks. Okay. And remotely they can control. Even for example, say in a system, for let's take an example of a car. Okay. And in a car we have some IoT devices or in the engine. Okay. And attacker found some vulnerability inside that particular device, so that they can control the complete we can say million of the cars with the one vulnerability they have found. Okay, because right now they need to exploit that vulnerability and can control remotely those whatever the car manufacturer manufacturing the car for the for for that particular we can say vulnerable devices. Okay, and we are using cloud services, we are storing our data, even the enterprise level we are using the cloud services like Azure, Microsoft Azure we are using. Okay, Google's AWS we are using. So those IoT whatever the cloud services we are using, if for example some company have established their cloud services and a user which is using infected file and stored on the cloud. Okay, and the attacker found yes there are some vulnerabilities and they can damage the whole cloud system. Okay, and mobile devices we are using, we are performing lot of tasks with the help of the mobile devices. So the attacker can also send malicious code over the mobile devices via the email or the phishing link, so that when we will click on it or we will install the some malicious code on our mobile devices, they can control it. Okay, or to access the web servers we are using web applications, attacker can easily find out if there is some vulnerability inside the web server or the web applications we are using, and they can exploit it. Okay, guys, so there are different ways. There is not only a single way to attack on our system, on our network. There are number of ways attackers can use to perform attack. That's why it's very important to understand yes what type of attack can happen on our system. Until unless we don't know what type of attack or from which way the attack will come, we cannot protect ourselves. And the main, we can say, weakest part of that security system chain is human, because if we don't know about those attack, we will click on the link or we will install the malicious software, whatever the security system we are using, that can fail via one click. Okay, so guys, share that videos, like this video, so that other will also get benefited from this type of video. You can follow me on the Cybersecurity Prism, so that Facebook will send you the notification about the next live session. And in the next session I will discuss about why have DNS attacks increased by 4788%. It's a huge. Why the hackers are targeting DNS for attack. Okay, so stay safe. Namaste. See you in the next session.